Gunshots, gunshots, gunshots. We got breaking news, man. I'm gonna break it down so you can understand what's going on. Everybody been on Little Woody. We know what Little Woody is. We know what Little Woody did. I'm not on that today. You know what I mean? And I'm not, bashing Little Woody, but we have to use this as a tutorial so that the youth and the civilians, young and old, could understand that it's not worth it. Don't get caught up in the game, because the ones you think you could trust, you can't trust. All you could trust is yourself. And we got an old saying back in the day, you can trust your Nina. You know what I mean? You know your Nina. But anyway, so we're going to ride. If you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit the notification bell when you subscribe. If you're already subscribed, hit the notification bell. Let's get this thing popping, man. All right? And cop the book of Roaring Harlem. All right? Unique Mecca audio, man. I'm getting ready to play this audio from, Young Thug talking with Lil Woody on the phone when Lil Woody was in and the tables was reversed. And this is how it played out. Now, check it out. He calls, I'm going to just let you hear it first. We're not even going to get into the narration. Let's check it out real quick. I'm going to keep this short and to the point. But this is Lil Woody locked up, needing a lawyer, and Young Thug on the street. And this is how Young Thug treated Lil Woody. And now you're seeing how Lil Woody returns the favor to Young Thug. I know what Young Thug is going through, because I had to sit there and watch my rat bastards get on the stand after I done put them in cars, gave them jewels, let them run with Club 2000, took them to Miami, Florida, took them everywhere. They had access to my vehicles, and then they did what Lil Woody is doing. So I know what Young Thug is going through, so I just want you to see how Young Thug treated Lil Woody, and you put in the comments if you feel like Young Thug deserved this. No one is talking about Thug and Thug's mentality right now, so that's why I'm going to speak on it, because we got to give the gangster his point. Check.
What's going on, Slap?
Hey, man, I need this lawyer, man.
A lawyer? I've been told.
They won't keep me. They won't take me to court, and they saying the only way I get in court is a lawyer. I need a lawyer.
I've been told him you're good to call him.
Huh?
I've been told you're good to call him.
Right there. He said, yo, I need a lawyer. You ain't give him no excuse. You ain't give him nothing. He said, I've been told your girl to call me. This is how Young Thug treated Lil Woody, and this is how Lil Woody repaid him. Y'all share this video, man, because no one is talking about Young Thug because they don't have him in the camera. But imagine what he feels like sitting back, listening to this, watching his comrade that he even just opened his wallet and the access to his legal team up to him when he was locked up and said, I've been told your girl to call me. And then this is what he gets. So it's fine when you see them give you a glance of Lil Woody. Lil Woody, and then a glance of Thug, and Thug sitting there looking. He's like, this dirty, this is what's going on. Let me finish playing this real quick.
They said she wouldn't answer my phone about some shit.
Yeah. I know.
Well, they come out of.
Whenever I go to court, I get out. They say I'm.
Yeah. What they just probation?
Yeah. I supposed to go to Friday. But ain't nobody came talk to me, and last time they did it, they had resetted me. So, and I need to get a lawyer, and the lawyer get me in there, and I can go ahead and get out.
Yeah, who you want?
Huh?
I said, who?
He asked him, who you want? What lawyer you want? I'm going to pay for him. This is how a gangster treat a comrade. And then this is how a rat bastard returns the favor. Just watch this and listen. He didn't ask him. He said, who you want? You pick the lawyer. Check it out.
Who you want?
Who I want?
Yeah.
What you mean, who I want? A lawyer?
Yeah.
I don't know no lawyer.
So, I'm saying, what's your charge? What is it, a probation violation?
Yeah. Only thing you said, I ain't did no community service. That's the only thing I got.
You ain't do no community service.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to text me your first and last name, your chart. And I just texted my lawyer.
You heard how simple that was? He said he locked up because he didn't do community service. How petty can the system be? But they're not being petty. What they're doing is they're squeezing a rat. They figure they get him on the inside, he do whatever they get on the outside. And the crazy part is all of these hours and hours of testimony could have been avoided if Woody would have just been a man and went to Doug and said, yo, they picked me up for questioning, but I did what Unique Mecca Audio said. I shut the F up. You know what I mean? I exercised my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent because I knew anything I said could be used against me in a court of law. That's all he had to do. And Thug would have got him a lawyer from day one, and we wouldn't have had these hundreds of hours of him disrespecting the code of the street. Instead, he tried to work with the ops because he's on the street. That's why the officials is the ops. He went to work with the ops instead of going to his comrade. And once he got in and he's in the bind and the ops is squeezing him, then he decided to reach out to his comrade. He gets his comrade on the phone, Young Thug, and said, man, I'm locked up. I need a lawyer. He said, who you want? This could have all been avoided. Thug wouldn't have been sitting there and he wouldn't have ruined his whole character and his whole street legacy before he sat down with those people. Let me play this a little further. Look how smooth Thug is with this. Because I went through the same thing, right? Let me ride. I'm going to take you for a ride, right? Dude got arrested in the Mecca, right? I'm going to show you so you know I know what I'm talking about with that. See, when I get on here, these rat bastards look to talk crap, but I could interject myself in anything to show you. I got Mecca Audio going. We got dudes working in Mecca Audio. Police came, they make a couple of undercover buys for the weed. That's all we sold in there. It was what we called the Mott's. You know, like the Mott's applesauce. That's what that fluffy weed looked like that I used to get back in the day, right? So now we're in the joint. Police come make a couple of undercover buys. They make the buys and they lock up one of the comrades in the store. So when they lock him up in the store, they take him downtown. He's from Brooklyn, but we in Harlem. So when he goes downtown, they find that he had a warrant in Brooklyn from back in his projects for selling drugs that, he ran to Harlem to hide out, and then I gave him a job not knowing what went on in Harlem, but I know the man he went with, and there was no smut on his name after I did the vetting, so I took him in. So now he's working for Mecca Audio. He gets caught selling the weed to an undercover police. He calls me, and as soon as I hear that he got arrested, when the team called me, I sent my lawyer down there. My personal lawyer go down there, and he goes, sees him, he talks to him, and he comes back and he see me, and my lawyer told me, yo, get him out of jail. You know what I mean? And don't deal with him no more. You know what I mean? I said, why, what's up? He said, yo, I'm not going to get into that because I already know what you into and I know your character and I know how you feel about certain things. And he looked at me and said, certain things. So that's certain things. What do you think he meant when he said that certain things? Y'all put it in the comment. Right? So he said, I know how you feel about certain things, so I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to tell you, suggest to you, let me get him out of jail and just don't deal with him no more, So now I said, all right, I get him out. So he comes out, and when he comes out and he comes around, he's acting like everything is cool, but I already got the intel from the lawyer that certain things is not right with him, So I knew what it was, had an idea, but I said, okay, cool. But I followed protocol and I kept him away from me, right? And next thing you know, the lawyer comes and he tells me, he says, man, yo, give me your word because I know you're a man of your word. I said, my word on what? He said, your word that you're not going to react in a violent manner or have anyone react in a violent manner to what I'm getting ready to tell you. I said, man, you got my word. What is it? So he said, yo, dude was in there and he told me that he would do whatever it takes to get out of jail. You understand? And that you know, he would tell on you. This is what dude told the lawyer I sent him, that he would tell on anybody to get out of jail. And I'm looking at the lawyer and I'm like, damn, I done gave him my word. So I done took a deep breath, right? So he said, yo, man, trust me, it's not that serious. He don't have nothing on you, because I even asked him. My lawyer said, I asked him, what could we tell them that you think could get you out of this situation that I can't? And he said, man, I was selling weed and the thing. And they said, okay, well, they know that. You busted for that down here. So what do you know about Unique's cocaine operation and, what's going on? He said, nah, I don't know nothing because, I just work in the store. So that's why my lawyer had me, leave him alone and promise I wouldn't jump the gun and body him. You understand? So now dude comes out of jail. So I turn around and to get rid of him, right? I gives him a half a brick, right? He takes a half a brick, you know what that is. He takes the half a brick and I tell him, look, I'm going out of town. Take this, when you're done, I'll see you when I get back. You understand? So now I gives him a half a brick and I expect him to go out there and screw up some kind of way, because that's what he do. He goes out there, he sells the half a brick, he comes back. Pause. The lawyer didn't tell me about, that he was ratting yet. At this time, I just got him out of jail, and I gave him the half a brick, and after I gave him the half a brick, he went did what he had to do. Then he got locked up again. So now when he gets locked up again, he gets locked up, for like a domestic violence or something like that. So while he's locked up, my man comes when I come back from out of town and said, yo, dude locked up and we got to get him out of jail. It's 20 grand. I said, I didn't know what the lawyer told me. So I said, nah, I ain't going to get involved in that. But I told my man, nah, I'm going to give y'all 5 grand. That's your homie. You know what I mean? You put the rest. So I give him the 5 grand. He gets in his feelings because I didn't give him the whole 20 and I had it, but I didn't even want to give him that. But, you don't never want to see nobody in jail, not even a rat bastard. They belong on the outside so they could get their street justice. So anyway, so we gives them the 5 grand and they put the money together, they get him out of jail, and when he come out of jail, now he's in his feelings with me. You know what I mean? Because I didn't put up the whole money. So now I had to tell him in his face, I said, look, my dog, I done gave you a half a joint. I told you to wait till I come back. You took the half a joint. You went and sold it. Then you, instead of holding the money till I came back, which I gave you a beautiful price, so you was doubling your money, way more than you make anywhere else. But instead you tried to go up the hill, go buy something, bought some bunk, came down here, sold the bunk. Then now you had to hide out. You hiding out with your girl. You get frustrated. You beat your girl up. You wind up in jail. Now I got to get you out of jail after you screwed up my money and don't have the money for my half a brick. But I still gave you 5 grand and you mad at me. I tell you what, stop it. You know what I mean? Just stay away from me and go do you. The money you got from the half a brick, you don't owe me nothing. Go do your own thing. So that's what I use to get rid of him. Now let's ride back to Young Thug and this dude. We're going to ride back. Now, so Young Thug sitting in there and they playing the tape. And that's just the way I got my, I took care of my person when he got there. And then this same dude wanted to testify against me. So this is what Young Thug is going through. And then I had to sit there on the stand to watch my rats testify about the cars, the money, the jewels, and I done gave them everything. And open my door up where whenever they got locked up, I got them a lawyer just like Thug is doing. Listen.
All right, I'm going to have her text me.
Text right now, man. So you ain't got the phone. I get the lawyer. Damn well I'm not in the morning. I've been told that girl to call me. They just said she won't answer the phone for nobody or whatever.
Hey, Sean.
They lying. Ain't nobody call me.
Man, yeah. Shannon, all Lil D. They just said you don't answer the phone for nobody.
I
Hey,
told
They told me. What's up?
you told me to change my name and what?
See, Woody ain't trying to hear none of that about, whether she called and they didn't answer or none of that. He's like, yo, let's just get back to the business, as he should. Just text my name and what, you know what I mean? And she want to sit there, lying. Baby, you probably didn't see the call. You might have been out with your side dude or whatever, not thinking about little Woody. Figured that his people's calling you, ain't gonna do nothing because you didn't expect them to do nothing, not knowing that they loyal and they rolling on the thug, so you didn't answer the call. So instead you saying that he didn't, and that man even said, watch. Doug is getting ready to tell him, shoot me all the information now before we get off the phone so I can get my lawyer down there to you. And then this man has the nerves to go up there and testify against him and gave him all these hours of testimony, even after Thug sat there and got him a lawyer. Well, he said he was going to get him a lawyer. I don't know if he got him the lawyer, so I can't say that. But he said he was going to get him a lawyer, but I assume he did because I take Thug as a gangster. That's why he's sitting there going through what he's going through now from being too loyal to the street and, you know, a little blinded by the rat.
Your charge. Tell me your name, your birthday. Because you don't want your name, your birthday, and your charge.
And that's it.
I got a lot of charges, though.
Look at him. See, that's where rat come in. The man said, text you my name and birthday. So they said that's all he's going to need. Then he going to get him in there. I got a lot of charges. Like, you're going to change your mind? Because he would. That's the first sign of weakness right there. He's panicking. You're going to change your mind? You know, like, I got a lot of charges. Listen to Woody.
What is your probation violation? What is it?
I ain't got no new charge. Only thing I got probation violation. But I got like three different cases, but it's all upon the one probation.
You got 3 what, son?
I got three cases that I'm on probation for, but it's all upon the one probation hold.
So when you got locked up, you didn't have no new charge?
Nah, they didn't have them charge me with.
Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's too good.
You see what I'm saying? Thug is working to get him out. Tell him right off the bat, that's too good. You ain't got no new charges, we could get you. And the whole time, this dude been sitting down with the ops, telling about Thug's sister, about the homies, about Dog. Listen, don't get involved in the street if you're not cut for it. Woody said it best. That's why I'm not sitting here trying to eat his back out, but I got to use this as a tutorial. When Woody said you don't know how you'll handle a situation until you're in that situation. So now you know Woody is telling you you don't know how you're going to handle it, so don't get involved. It's not worth it. Don't get involved. Get out the street. If you think that Woody is right in any kind of way for what he's doing, if you have any ounce, a drop, a smidgen of sympathy for Woody, you understand? You're on the right direction to be a citizen, and that's your cue to get out the game. That's your cue to get out the game. Can't tell it to you any plainer than that. So it's not to disrespect you. We understand that everyone is not cut from the same cloth. You hear how smooth Thug talking to him. You see how smooth Thug is dealing with it. And then you're going to have people look back and say, oh, Thug did this, Thug did that, to try and degrade his character because they don't like to see a man. The man is sitting there holding it down while he's looking at his comrade that he was willing to get a lawyer for, sit there and throw him under the bus and watching the actual interrogation tapes. Could you imagine what Thug is feeling like on the inside to watch his man on the stand that's trying to blow up the case now, but watched him while he was ratting? So don't forget, like I told you yesterday, Woody's no more than a rat that's blowing up the case. You can't take the fact that he's a rat away from the fact that now today he's trying to blow the case up because he's the one who pushed it in this direction. Well, help push it in this direction. Now you got Young Thug sitting there, getting the man a lawyer, my dude. He getting him a lawyer, and he's going through, dude. Could you imagine? I want y'all to put yourself in Young Thug's, frame of mind right now. How would you feel to watch a dude you called your brother, that he gets locked up, you know what I mean, and you're on the street, and he says he needs a lawyer, and you say, well, just text me your information and I'll have it go to him. Woody don't even know a lawyer. Look how Thug played out. Wait, now Thug even got to get the lawyer for him because Woody don't even know a lawyer because Woody never thought about being a lawyer because he never had an ounce of loyalty in his body towards Thug or anybody other than himself and saving himself because that's what a rat bastard do. You know what I mean? So he can't understand it. Woody can't understand it. So he's sitting there and Thug, he don't even have a lawyer in mind. He can't even say, give me Johnny Cochran. Give me, you know what I mean? Bob Shapiro. Because he never thought of a lawyer. All he thought of was the ops helping him when here's his comrade sitting here helping him, and then he got the nerve to stand on the stand. Come on, man.
So they did. They brought me down here, and they came and pushed me the next day after they brought me to jail. They came to push me about some shit, and then they brought me back down here. And I ain't been pushed since.
So she need to text your name and your birthday and whatever your charges is. You in Rice Street, huh?
Yeah, I'm in Rice Street.
He can go. He'll come down in the morning.
I go to court at the jail. You said what?
You go to court when?
I go to court at the jail. I supposed to go Friday. He said
you got to go to do a hearing court.
When I go to the court, they let me go.
Yeah, I already know that. You just gotta get in the court.
Yeah, that's all I got.
They gotta get all the goddamn felony. Yeah, they should have been called. They would have called you that lawyer time they got locked up. Or the next motherfucking morning.
I'm trying to call. Every time I call Shane the phone, he ain't answer, and then when I got a phone, they sound like he'll call back.
All right, that's enough of that, Woody. Stop it, man. Yo, you see how Young Thug went out? How do you think Young Thug feel right now looking at the man that he offered to get a lawyer without question for as soon as he get in trouble, sit here and try and get him life in prison for RICO? Put that in the comments. If that's not enough to let you know, don't get involved in the street, stay away from it. I don't know what is. I ain't got nothing to say other than if you already subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Cop the book of Raw in Harlem. Hit the like button. Cash App on the screen. $ unique.m.hall. Make sure you hit the logo and it says the account was created in 2020. That's my account. Now, let me tap out, give you this outro real quick because this makes me sick to my stomach.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be whoring uptown, Dominican bust down. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish there. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community yours.